Hello, home bosses. Have you ever wondered if children's books still sell on Amazon? Because sometimes we think, oh, that market must be saturated by now. But when you actually take a look at the Amazon Top 100 books, you'll be surprised how many children's books are in there right now. From beautifully illustrated picture books to simple little stories with big messages, these books are selling thousands of copies every single month. So today I want to show you exactly why they sell so well, what you should focus on if you're creating your own children's book, and how choosing the right topic can make all the difference. And if you're wondering, what should I even write about? I've created something really special for you that will help with that. So make sure you watch till the end. So let's take a look at the Amazon Top 100 books and let's see what we can find. So here we are on the Amazon Top 100 books that are selling. And the top 100 books is a bit like the music chart. If you're number one, that's the best seller. So here we are at number one is Mel Robbins' book, but we want to have a look at the children's books in the top 100. And at number two, have a look at this. There's a children's book here. And it's number two in books. Imagine having a number two in books. You can see here it says it sells over $5,000 per day. Imagine that. That would be worth having, wouldn't it? So the reason I can see that is I've got the BookBeam extension installed, which lets you know a little bit more details. And that's at number two, The Leaf Thief. Very perfect for this time of year. And then we've got at number four, How to Catch a Witch. Again, very appropriate because it's kind of Halloweeny and we're in October now. So all the Halloween books are selling really well already. And here's another one at number six. So there's a Don't Push the Button Halloween Treat, another one. And at number seven, this isn't a picture book, but it's a very well-known book, The Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That always tends to be in the top 100. And what else have we got? You can already see how many there are in the top 10. There were four children's books in the top 10 alone. So at number 10, if you include 10, that's 5 children's books. There's Dinosaur Say Goodnight. That one is also doing really well at number 10. And there's a coloring book there. We're not going to class that as a children's book. But at number 4, there is another one, How to Catch a Monster. So you can see there is a theme going on. They're all very Halloweeny and Q4 books that I call them. And there's another one at number 19, I Love You to the Moon and Back. There's a writing practice workbook, which we could class as a children's book. But I'm really going to concentrate about children's picture books in this video. So there's another one at number 23. That's more of a written story book, not a picture book. This one's a sticker book, so that's not a children's book either. And there's a joke book for kids at number 25. There's Spooky Wheels on the Bus. At number 26, there's The Very Hungry Caterpillar. This is a classic, and this is always in the top 100. So we can't compete with a big classic like this, but we can definitely compete with all the other little books. And who knows, we could have a number 2 book one day. Never say never. And then there's another one at number 29, another one at number 30. Another one at number 32 is a Fun to Find book. That's a very interesting niche as well. And we've got one at number 34, one at number 35. What else have we got? There's a sticker book, which we can't really create. There's a preschool activity book. There's another Halloween type book. And let's have another look. There's another one here, The Invisible String. And another one at number 46. There's the Little Blue Tracks Halloween at number 48. And Very Secret Society. There's another one here. So this is the top 50 books. So let's count how many children's books there were in the top 50. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we'll count that one as well. 8. Won't count the sticker book. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's a sticker book, we won't count that. 17, 18, and 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 books in the top 50 alone. So now let's go on the second page and let's see if this continues. That's a lot of children's books. So you can definitely see that children's books still sell. Let's go on to page 2. And we've got more children's books here. The Little Planets, 8 Little Planets. Room on the Broom. There's another one, so that's 2 already. There's another one here, How to Catch a Dinosaur, How to Catch a Mermaid. Brown Bear, What Do You See is another one. Biscuit Visits the Pumpkin Patch, another children's book. Oh, there's so many. I think there's another one as well, The Rainbow Fish, I Love You Like No Otter, very well-known one. And as we scroll down, there's another colouring book, but we won't count that in this video. There's another one here, and let's see, Chica Chica Boom Boom, another one, and Pete the Cat, and Going to Bed book. So you can see how many children's books there are just in the top 100 of Amazon and how much money they make. So these books just make thousands of dollars every month for these authors. And there is nothing to say that we can't have a book in the top 100. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying that with work and with the right strategy, we could have a high-ranking book. Maybe not in the top 100, who knows, but we can definitely have a high-ranking book that creates an income for us. And especially if we create a series of books and people are starting to know our pen name and start to recognize it, and they start buying our books. Every time that you then create another book, you will have your readers that are waiting for your next release. And this is why it's so important to build an email list and to brand your books. So you can see things like The Wonderful Things You Will Be and Pete the Cat. These books have been around for a while, but they're still ranking high because parents keep buying them and children keep loving them. And if you scroll through, you'll start to notice a pattern. Many of them are part of a series, and they often have strong, memorable characters, and they cover themes that parents value, like kindness, emotions, bedtime routines, learning the alphabet, confidence, diversity. So yes, children's books absolutely still sell, but the ones that sell consistently are strategic. They've been created with a clear topic, strong branding, and often a plan for a whole series. And that's what I love about creating children's books, that there's always something else that you can create. You can build a brand with children's books, which is not always as easy with other types of books. But like I always say, children's books, puzzle books, educational books, they're really perfect for building brands. And especially now that I've got my little granddaughter, she's only 5 months old at the moment, and she's not quite ready to read, but she does look at pictures. So for me, creating children's books is really high on the agenda now, because I want to create children's books for her. And I already created one which I dedicated for her, and she loves looking at the pictures at the moment, but hopefully soon she'll be able to listen to the story behind it as well. So if you ever wanted to create a children's book, just have a look at the top 100 in Amazon. It will really inspire you and motivate you, because these books still sell. They are everywhere. When you go into a bookstore, they have big sections just for children's books. And the easiest way to sell books like these is also in person. So you can sell them at school fairs, Christmas markets. There's so many opportunities to sell your books in person. You can order author copies for that, and remember to order them well in advance, but I've got lots of tips on how to do that as well. So if you want to know more about it, let me know and I'll create videos on in-person selling. So that's another idea for you. And like I said, I'm really into children's books, not just because that's how I started seeing a real income for me, but also because of my little granddaughter. And it's always really nice to create a book when you've got someone in mind. And I love looking through the top 100 in Amazon because I always get lots of ideas for books, and just have a look at the top 100 anytime. I know at the time of this video, this is the top 100 in books, but when you watch this video, it might have changed, but I can bet you will still find a lot of children's books in the top 100. So that's another tip for you. Have a look through the top 100 to find ideas. So what can you do if you want to create a successful children's book? Let's break it down into a few key things. First of all, choose the right topic. You want a theme that connects emotionally, something that kids enjoy, but also something that parents want to buy. So think about bedtime routines, positive affirmations, emotions, mindfulness, friendship. Those are all evergreen. And the second thing you want to do is to build a brand. Your book shouldn't just stand alone. Think of it as the start of your brand, and use a consistent style, tone, message, and even a memorable author name or series name. That's what helps you stand out and become memorable. And also another point is create a series. Once a child connects with one of your books, parents are far more likely to buy the next one. So that's why so many bestsellers are part of a set. And Amazon also groups them together, which means more visibility and more sales over time. And another really important point is to use good keywords and categories. If no one can find your book, it doesn't matter how good it is. Choosing the right keywords and categories helps Amazon show your books to the right people. So you can see it's not just about writing a cute story, it's about strategy. And one of the most important parts of that strategy is starting with the right topic. Now, here is where a lot of people get stuck. They say, I'd love to create a children's book, but I don't know what to write about. So they guess or they try to copy what's already out there, and then they're disappointed when it doesn't sell. And that's why I have created a brand new resource to help you skip the guesswork. It's called Top Children's Book Topics That Sell, and it's a simple, easy to follow guide that shows you exactly what kinds of topics parents are searching for and kids are loving right now. And you'll discover which themes are trending and are evergreen, what types of books sell consistently, and how to choose a topic that fits your style and brand. It's only $7 and it's designed to give you that spark of clarity. So you can confidently say, okay, this is the topic I'm going to build my book around. So if you've been feeling unsure about what to write, this is the perfect place to start. So you can stop guessing what kind of children's book to create. This guide reveals proven topics that parents are actively searching for, complete with story ideas, keywords, title inspiration, so you can craft books that connect, sell, and make an impact. And you'll find the link below in the description. So now, once you've got your topic and your idea, you might be wondering, how do I actually turn this into a real book? How do I find an illustrator? Can I use ready-made illustrations? How do I format it, publish it, and market it properly? That is exactly what I teach inside my children's book creator course. It's a complete step-by-step program that walks you through everything from writing and using illustrations to branding, publishing, and building a sustainable income from your books. And here's what some of my students have said about the course. And some of them have gone on to win awards for their books. And I'm so proud of all of them because they are now published children's book authors. And that is such a big achievement. So if you're ready to take that next step and create a professional, beautiful, and sellable children's book, I'd love to see you inside the course. But if you're not quite ready yet, just start with a $7 guide and it will give you a clear direction. Children's books are timeless and evergreen, and with the right topic and a little strategy, your book can become part of a child's life. So start with the topic, think about the brand, and remember, every best-selling book began with one simple idea. So grab the guide below to find yours, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you want more tips on creating books that actually sell, because there's so much more to share. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching The Home Boss, where ideas turn to gold. Every page, every story, another dream unfolds. The Home Boss, the Home Boss. Create and prosper, don't count the loss. The Home Boss, the Home Boss. Turn your ideas into income, of course. We'll see you